All right, welcome back to day 4 of Aerodynamics. We're making a parachute today. So you'll need let's go through the supplies. You'll need a bag, you'll need a washer, tape, a marker, and your ball of string. So the way you make this, let's start with the bag. Oh, you also need scissors. Let's start with the bag, and you gotta find the opening, right? And you wanna make sure that the opening is on to your left, and then you wanna start on the right over here. We wanna make a square, right? So this thing's a rectangle right now. A square is basically 2 triangles put together. So we'll start by making a triangle, just like this. See that? Fold it over. You can grab your marker. You can mark it right where you want to cut it. Like that. And you just cut it out. Okay, there's that. And you have a bag that's shape of a square. And you come around and you cut all the edges off. I'll show you how. So I'm cutting off the fold where the bag is folded. Alright, and in the end you should end up with 2 squares. We are giving you enough supplies to make 2 of these. So I'm gonna put one of them off to the side and focus on this one. Alright, so next step is to cut your string. So you need 4 strings, 1 for each corner, right there. And you can measure this by putting a piece of your string all the way, well, the end of your string all the way in one corner, and measuring like this. So this is how long you want it to be. Okay, then you hold on to this, and you count once, twice, and 3 times. Now you got 4 strings. Right. So you cut it right over here. Just like that. You take that end that you just cut off and you run it through your washer. Just like this, and you want to tie that together. Just like that. Alright, now you come back to your strings over here. Put your scissors right in the middle of them. Stretch it out a little bit to make sure they're all even. And you cut it. Now you have 4 strings that are very close to perfect. See that? Okay, next step is to grab the ends of the string and tie a little knot right at the end of it. Alright, so there's a whole bunch of ways you can make sure that this stays on there, but a knot works very well. So there's 1 knot. So now we gotta attach the string to the parachute. So for that, we'll cut a small piece of tape. Okay, so you put the tape onto your nut, just like this. All right, then you grab a corner. And you want to flip the corner over into the center of the parachute. You tape the string onto that corner. All right, you'll notice that your tape will stick. If it has any sticky sides just hanging out like that, you should fold them in. That way, when this tries to go and open up like a parachute, it won't be held onto itself. So you don't want any tape just sticking up. Just like that. Let's do the other three. All right, there it is. Just like that. Check this out. Nice. All right, check it out. You can see the parachute action happening. All right, so now you want to throw this up in the air, so you want to gently bunch it up. You don't want to squish it together. All right, you can wrap that up again gently. All right, now let me show you. Let's bunch it up actually a little bit more. I'm actually gonna fold it in half right now. This will give you a more compact thing, more compact package. Grab it. Do that. Again, you don't want to squish it. You just want to kind of collect it together. Beautiful. All right. So now if you want to get serious with your parachute throwing skills, you want to make something called an atlatl, right? There's a pre-Columbian Mesoamerican, so it's indigenous, right? It's from the Americas, Native American. And they used a similar device like this to launch arrows and spears and other sticks, sharp sticks to hunt. Right, it gives you more leverage and gives you more acceleration, and more force. So the way you do this, you need your cup and you need your stick. You can put a big blob of hot glue right here. You don't want your cup straight up and down. You want it to be about 45 degrees outwards. Right, just like that. It's almost like you can see the motion right there. It's almost like a catapult. Cool. All right, so how you load this up is very similar to how you throw it with your hand. Right, you punch it up gently, gently fold it over. You wrap it a few more times. And you want your washer to be put in sideways like this. You don't want it in the bottom, you don't want it on top. You just want it sideways like that. Right, and it's ready to be launched. Let me show you. Let's do it one more time. So now that you've mastered your atlatl and your tiny parachute, you can make a big one. So I'm gonna show you how to do that right now. You take a bag, right? You use the opening over here, and you just cut straight through to the back. cut all the way around except for this edge right here, and I'll show you. Okay, you open up your bag and you can see you have a big rectangle. So same thing as last time, we're gonna make a triangle out of a rectangle. Just like that. And you mark it off so you know where to cut it. Just like that, you can see you have a huge square right here. Same thing as last time, you can cut your strings to this length, right, from here to here, and then attach them the exact same way, except you might need a cork or a couple of washers to keep it, to make it work correctly. And yeah, just have fun with it. You can add little figures to it. Just make sure that they don't get easily tangled up. And yeah, just have fun.